My name is David Matthew Ellis. My friends call me Sos. I've been a street performer down on 4th Central now for the last 4 years. I'm downtown as long as running street performer. I'm also co-founder of community paper, Two-Way Street here. And basically, I have a care for the community. Albuquerque has embraced me, and I try as much as I can to be involved, active in the community and
what do
the
you
betterment.
do as far as being active in the community?
So one part of it is the street performances. I offer everything from poetry to hip hop music to just sing-song type songs, all originals. I never do any covers or anything. And for 3 years of it, I was primarily doing acapellas. So no beats, no nothing. Just try to keep the listeners' attention and just
What message are you spreading with this?
happiness, love.
Happiness and love?
Yeah, I believe that's what it all comes down to. Even individuals going through things, we have to see there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We have to know that there's still something there to strive for. And that's kind
Giving
of what I
people
put out
something
there.
to hold on to.
Yeah, absolutely. Some hope so that God willing they can find some faith.
What made you realize that people were missing hope?
The community. A big thing that I noticed was the statements of I don't give a F and I don't care, I don't give a F, I ain't scared to die. That made me start questioning things like, okay, if you're not scared to die, because I said it many times too. First off, I noticed it was a society owned thing, something society has embraced, that we're not scared to die, and that it's ride or die, and it's F this and F that. And bottom line, I started questioning that, and I came up with the solution that if you're not scared to die, that must mean that you're scared to live.
Well, there are people who do believe that, like, you have to let go of the fear of dying in order to truly live. Do you believe in that as well, or do you think that that's?
So I have a lack of fear because so fear is a lack of faith, is what I believe. I believe that if you believe in something greater than you, then you put all your faith into that, then you know that your purpose is going to come about rather than think of the death or think of an ending. Whereas some people, I'm not sure if they really embrace that as much.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. No. And so, what are your raps kind of like more so? Do you have one that you could share?
Absolutely. I should tell you first, two of my favorite writers is John Lennon. John Lennon for the inspiration, the positivity, the spirit, the truths that he, especially in his later work. And another favorite is The Doors. What's his name? Can you think of his name?
Morrison? No.
Yes, Jim Morrison.
Yes.
Morrison.
How did I know?
I like Jim Morrison because of what it is every time you change a Doors song, you get the aura, the sound, his voice, everything changes. So with my music, I try to do pretty much the same thing. I want versatility. I want you to, if I can get a CD together, I want that CD to, every time you play a song, it sounds like you changed out the CD.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of like a different personality. You
Absolutely.
Say, absolutely.
Would you like a sample of that?
I would love one. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Let's go. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Come on. Yeah.
How about this? This is a new cut I'm working on right now. I'm kind of struggling between two verses for the second verse right now, so I'll get the first verse in the chorus. It starts off with the chorus, piece of the chorus. I'm hood, from the cradle as I will be to the grave. And shout out to all those hoods that I done mobbed through to help me become the man I am myself today. So come on. I'm in these streets like I never learned to utilize the sidewalk. And out here, when lips stop moving, well then you watch the way their eyes talk. Top tier guys, they'll get it too. Even in the crowd, it's all across the board from the Kennedys to them Oswalds. Finicky shooters will pop up with itchy trigger fingers and pop off like bottles of that brand of vodka. Shoot shots are more to make them wobble. And for the ones that think it's sweet and peachy is common, you find out that they soft as cobbler. Meanwhile, parents have to hop up, try to cover their toddlers, cause shoot, a stray's aimless guidance never questions his target. And if a bully could speak, it likely would sing as sweet as Aaliyah, but come on, you know the main tune is jamming. Age ain't nothing but a number. Meaning sadly, everybody becomes eligible by some summer. And yeah, it's messed up, but for us, well, it's just the way it is, coming from where it is. We're from, see, I'm hood. From the cradle as I will be to the grave. And shout out to all those hoods that I done mobbed through to help me become the man I am myself today. So come on, pull the hoodie on, you pull that hood up. You lift a fist in the air from your hood. Let me hear you say, I'm hood.
I'm
From the
hood.
cradle as I will be to the grave. So that's one of them.
Yeah.
So that style right there is what I call the typical style. It's kind of what everybody else is doing, but with its own twist. The way I approach things. I have a patent style, my own little style. It's a little goofier. How about this?
Yeah.
I caught myself the other day about to write up for my 40 acres in a mule when someone pointed out, so she only a portion black. You know what? You're right, so scratch that then, fool. We'll make it 10 in an apartment, a few cats, a chihuahua, bag of loud, and quadruple the bounce on the non-existent EBT food, and let's say maybe 3 back in cash assistance, and heck, I call it a deal, cool? Nah, seems these bastards just aren't happy till they have me by the balls. Jokes on them though, wait till they find out I got castrated back a couple falls ago. Now all these brawls are all like, no, you're like a brother to me, bro. Meanwhile, the rest of you are all like, whoa, wait, what just happened? Never mind, moving on with the flow. Some say I ought to be a comedian, that's assuming that I'm telling y'all jokes. In fact, I'm a custodian, here to clean up the hip-hop show. They say I'm a nuisance with the pen, I'll even scribble on your nose just to show you ignorance face on. You're now facing a lyrical pro who hasn't been a happy camper since Jason went for a dip and didn't make it home. So now I'm hitting up Freddie like, yo, what happened to the kid? You try and remix Pox, hit him up and let me know. Now folks, you see why I'm in the cut like dips, can't play with razors and me and getting Super King foes. They say I'm something like a late Wesley Snipes. Now that's either a reference to tax evasion or Blade, I suppose.
Dude.
Can I do one more?
What do you mean, can you?
Yeah,
Keep it rolling.
Get it.
I'm definitely a faith-based, spiritually based individual. I'm not Christian, Catholic, or anything. I'm a follower of Christ. I put nothing before my Lord. And that was my big struggle with surrendering to him at first. But
Oh no, I totally understand that. It's very hard to let go of like, well, what about my family? What about me? Like you're supposed to love you, right?
Absolutely.
Or whatever. But no, it's
and I'm trying to be a Christian. Hold on, I have to.
like, how do you love anything above your children?
Exactly.
You know, like
So-
it's very hard.
I had to
Yeah.
learn that I was putting a lot of things in that gap, and that made me made it difficult for me to surrender. Oh, I assure you, it's but my Lord who has kept me shining as if I were a gold and silver service tray. And it's upon this that he has placed what it is he intends, that is at least for today. And of course I pray that it fill you as well. But no, I hold no fear, for I'm still strong in my faith. Hence why my Lord has kept me shining as if I were but a gold and silver service tray. Again I say it's but my Lord who has kept me shining as if I were but a gold and silver service tray. Word.
You came to the right place today. I can tell you that right now because honestly, I have.
It's my personal view on what we kind of strive for in relationships. It's when you're comfortable in a relationship, but it's time to move to the next level. That's why I call it the standard. Otherwise, you won't hear the standard.
Yeah, the standard.
The standard.
The standard.
I think we all kind of share this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot be too surprised, that destiny has finally arrived. But what I didn't expect was that extra, that special feeling I get inside when we connect eyes, just you and I stretched under star-covered sky.